Hello everyone, SB Architects here. Today I want to show you how to create all sorts of roofs. I'm gonna make this step by step so you can be mastered all sorts of roofs in ArchiCAD. Make sure to like this video, it really helps me out a lot, and make sure to subscribe. It will help you not to miss any of my future videos. Okay, now let's jump into the ArchiCAD. Let's start this one with shade roof style. We are in the wall command and we are going to create a rectangle first. And after that we are going to go to our roof tool and we can change the structure to simple and we will see our construction methods, but they depend on this geometry method. We are going to change this now, this one single. And let's change the thickness. You can change the slope from here. And you will see this elevation. But this elevation starts from this ground floor. Also, our walls starts from this ground floor too. That means our walls and roofs will be exactly in the same place. And from the construction method, we have this rectangular. First, we are going to determine our starting reference line. Our roof will start from this corner. And look at this direction. This part will be lower and this part will be higher. And now we can determine our shape. We have created this rectangular already. And let's make a rectangle from the exterior borders of our wall. And it's done. If we go to 3D window, we will see this. Oops, this is not going to be 3D, this is going to be 30. But it's completely fit. We need some overhang. To do this, we are just going to click edges and click this offset. And for instance, you can hit 60 centimeters. And now we will attach this pole to this roof. We have selected all of the walls. Click the corner and click this stretch height. After that, connect trim elements to roof shell. Let's click the roof. And you will see this blue highlighted, and you will click this highlighted part. If you click this part will be remained. If we click this part will be remained. Let's click here and done. This part our first roof, which is shade roof. If you think this roof thickness is not enough, we can increase. Now our second one will be gable roof. Let's just copy our walls from here to here. Let's fix the height. And let's click the bolts. Let's pick up this roof. And this time the geometry method will be this multiplane. And the construction method will be this one because we can determine the roof direction better than this. And before that, you can see this eaves overhang is 80. And you will see automatically created. And slope will be changed something like this. Same as before, let's select our side walls, extend to this corner or higher. Connect trim elements roof, click the roof and click the button. By the way, in the end of the tutorial, you can download this file. I'm gonna share this in my Patreon page. In that page, you can also download this, and also you can find some advanced ArchiCAD tutorials which you cannot see in the channel. Alright, next one will be flat roof. Let's copy this one first. Same as this one. Let's all click this and we will determine our first reference line and slope direction. And after that, our rectangle. But we need some parapet walls. Let's just extend our side walls with additional 100 centimeters. And after that, you can, of course, change the roof to any material you want. Okay, moving forward, let's go to the heat roof. Let's copy walls. Let's pick up our roof. Geometry method will be this complex, and you can click one by one, or you can hit the spacebar, click inside. It will be automatically created, and our elevation, of course, will be 3 meters, and these walls will be cut out from the roof as before. Okay, next one will be hip and valley. To achieve this, we need additional part for the building. Let's create that first. It will be something like this. Just like that. And same as before, let's copy this roof with Alt, hit the space, and click inside. I'm going to change the wall height to 3 meters. By the way, this was going to be valley roof, so we will fix this part. We will click this corner and stretch horizontal reach, and we will match this point to this point a bit more. Yeah, you can see roof pitch 90 degrees. Let's click it, and that's all. If you need some overhang here, let's just going to click the edge, and we will click this offset cable overhang. Change the height and trim. Yeah, that's all. Okay, moving forward, this creates a jerking head roof. Okay, now this one is very easy too. Let's pick up our roof. And place our basic roof. Change the height, elevation to 3 meters as before. You will see this. And now we will add this at additional level. To achieve this, we will click this multi-plane geometry add. And elevations will be checked from the 3D, but for now, I'm gonna change this elevation first to 1 meter. And you will see this elevation line, and we will click this first edge, first reference. This will be cable, and as you can see, it was automatically created by ArchiCAD. If you want to change the elevation, this corner, you can click the edge, and you will see this elevate roof level. Just like this. And this was the jerking head roof. Moving forward, this one will be M-shaped roof. There are different ways of doing this. The method I'm gonna show is by adding a simple roof just like this, and change the roof edge to flat and copy. And that's all. After that, we will fulfill the gaps. But this is not working because we have clicked only one roof, so it will calculate it with one roof. To achieve this, we will use classical solid element operations. These are going to be target, and these are operator subtraction with upward extrusion. And last step will be changing the height. And that's all. This was the M-shaped roof. Alright, next one will be mansard roof. Mansard roof means the roof which has got 2 additional levels. As you remember, we have done this before with this jerking head roof. So let's just copy that. Maybe you can increase the degree of the first one. And you can change the elevation of the second. And you will get the result, the mansard roof. Our next one will be saltbox roof. This means we will have a classical roof, something like this. It's going to be similar as this gable roof, but it's going to have different elevations from different size. We can just copy this to here. We can mesh the edges together. And only thing is we are going to click this corner and change drag horizontal reach. Yeah, that's all. You will see we will have different slopes for different edges. Just like that. Alright, next one will be sawtooth roof. We just did this before with this M-shaped roof, but this time we will change the slope direction, one of them. Something like this. And we will copy here, copy to here. And here once more. After that, we are going to trim side walls from the roofs. Let's select tree of roofs, and let's just select all of the roofs and our side walls. Connect trim elements roof shell and use roof shell from trim. Yeah, that's all. Okay, moving forward, this one will be drop eaves roof. It's gonna be similar like this, but for the floor plan, we need some changings. Our roof will have a gable from this side because of floor plan. We are going to copy this roof, or you can do from stretch. Let's trim our walls from roof. And we can just extend our sides. And as you can see, our overhang value is 80. Let's change this to 60. And from the floor plan, we will create a hole for the roof. So let's click any edge. Let's click subtract from polygon and create our gap. Something like this. After doing this, you can fix your overhangs value like this. This was drop eaves roof. Let's moving forward. Next one will be butterfly roof. Let's click roof and we will use this hip gable again. Something like this, but we can change the direction, maybe to this direction, and you can change the slope from here. Let's hit the minus 40. But as you can see, it's not working. To achieve this, we will split this whole roof, to additional parts. Let's right click it and click this split into single plane roofs. Click split anyway. Now we can determine our minus slope values. Let's hit the minus 50, for instance 15. After that, we will click our side walls before or connect trim elements roof shell. Yeah, that's all. This was butterfly roof. Okay, next one will be curved roof. To create a curved roof, unfortunately, we are not going to use our roof tool. To achieve it, we will use shell. Let's click it and make some arrangements. We will use this first method, extruded, and construction method will be simple. And first we will determine the direction. And second, we will determine our width for the roof. You can change the shape, this reference edge. To make it easier, you can create a section and create any shape you want. Yeah, that's all. Next one will be clerestory roof. To achieve it, we will create another wall layer and level. Our first roof will rely to the top of this wall, and our second wall will rely into the middle of this wall. But for the roofs, we can create them one by one, or you can copy, or you can make a gable roof, something like this. You can right click and click split into the parts. After that, you can extend this first one and extend the second. Once you have achieved, you can trim this wall just like this. For the edges, you can change the height and click the roof and trim. If you see some problems like this, you can go to the undo and you can split your walls according to your roof positions. And you will trim your walls step by step. First walls will be trimmed and second walls will be trimmed secondly. If this doesn't work, you can use solid element operations. These are going to be targets, and this is going to be operator, and we will use subtraction with upward extrusion. Hit execute. Target, operator, subtraction. Again, if you see errors like this, the solution passes from clicking your problematic walls, and from the settings you can decrease the junction order. Now they will be fixed. I think this was the hardest according to all of them. Alright, next one will be A-frame roof. This is going to be very simple. Let's click the roof and maybe from here to here, extrude to this direction. For this model, offset overhang will be 0. And roof edge finishing will be determined our slope. Let's make this 100. Maybe more. Just like that. By the way, this home story is first. Let's change to ground floor. And from the ground floor, we will create some walls inside of it. And once we achieve it, we will trim from the roof. This is not looking flat. I think we did a mistake to achieve it. If you want this looking flat, you will change this slope to degree and you will copy this value and paste here. And now they will exactly the same value and complete the flat. And this was A-shaped roof, and let's moving forward. Now this one will be combination roof. It's nearly the same with the mansard roof. So let's copy that and paste here. And the only changing will be changing slope values. I will decrease the first and increase the second. Just like this. This is called combination roof. Moving forward. Okay, next one will be dome roof. Let's copy those walls. And we are going to create a dome. To achieve it, we will use shell. And for the geometry method will be revolve. And the construction method will be simple. We will start from the center. Let's hover over our wall and we will see our center point. Let's click it first. And second point will be the edge of the wall. And click that. And the third one will be determining our angle. Of course, it's going to be 360 degrees. And that's all. After doing that, of course, you can change your reference line. And you can create different dome styles. Alright, this one will be Dutch gable roof. Let's go to our roof tool and the construction method will be complex. Hit the space and place your roof. Change the elevation onto the wall and we will add additional levels from the multi-plane geometry. Click add, click OK. Let's change the elevation to 4 meters. or maybe different values. Yeah, this looks better. And now we will click this edge, change the edge type to gable. It's very simple. Let's change this to gable 2, and we can change the slope value. There we go. Now I will pick up this wall. Let's change the wall type to straight and click the second point and finish. If you hit P, the wall position will be changed. And I'm going to make this symmetry from the center. Let's select our walls, right click, trim, click bottom part. And now as you can see, we have gaps here and also we have a gap. To fix it, we can move our walls and stitch to the roof edge. And instead of moving this wall to inside, we can extrude the offset gable overhang, maybe 40 centimeters. Or 30. Yeah, that's all. Alright, let's moving forward. Now we are going to create a gambrel roof. It's very similar a farmhouse roof you will remember when we create, and also it's very similar with the method as this one. Let's copy this roof or any empty roof. And as you can see, we have 2 additional levels, but this time this edge will be gable. Also same, and this is going to be also gable. Once you have created this, you can change the slope angle. I want to increase this first, maybe 80 degrees, just like that. We will change the elevation, this reference, and decrease this corner. There we go. Now the only thing is going to be trimming the side from the roof. And this was the gambrel roof. Now we are at the final. This is going to be monitor roof. Let's make it from stretch. Let's go to floor plan, go to roof, and the third gable. Just like this. Now we are going to create a hole inside of it. Click one of edge, click minus, $120 from here, $120 from here. Once we achieve this, we are going to place additional walls inside. Just like that. Let's change the elevation. And now we are going to create a second roof onto that. and this roof will be sit onto these walls. After that, we will trim our walls from roof, and the same will be happened from the sides. Just like that. This was the final monitor roof. And that's all. We have 21 additional roof styles created in ArchiCAD. Actually guys, I'm really enjoyed with this video. Please thumbs up and please subscribe. If you want to get this file, you can always go to my Patreon page. From there you can download my all of project files as well as this one. Thank you for watching. Until the next time, have a nice day.